In Week 2, when the Los Angeles Gladiators faced the Philadelphia Fusion, it began to look like a blowout for the Fusion early on. Ultimately, this bout would turn into one of the most riveting matches of Stage 1. Would the Gladiators be able to come back against the Fusion? Selmer and Hex have the call.
Now for this match, it is the last match of the day here at the Overwatch League, and we're going to be starting out on familiar territory, Hex. It's going to be Junkertown to kick things off.
This man's self-destructs are already the things of legend. He's going to try to come in and knock more people off the edge. Speaking of off the edge, someone just went over there and got themselves back up. Self-destruct over top does find Asher, nowhere to hide.
I feel like we need to keep note on this. You know, we're just going to keep score. How many self-destructs can Poco actually land a kill with? And there's one. He is so incredibly consistent. It has been a talking point just because you do actually have a specialist here when you watch Poco. He has spent so much time perfecting the self-destruct slingshot is what we'll call it.
Yeah, he almost doesn't even want to show his self-destruct angles because he's the one who put in the work, doesn't want people copying his playbook necessarily, as this is Philadelphia continuing to push through. Both tanks down, now everyone's going to be late to the party. It's going to be difficult for the defense to set up in a good position here as they're already camping out that choke up top.
Yeah, trying to keep the pressure up exactly. Carpe going to create that space for his team, make it more difficult for Los Angeles Gladiators to challenge, and it's not looking like the LA Gladiators are interested at all in taking this fight. You hear it right there, the sound cue that it has reached the first point.
So what I want to do is try to get out a door when there's got a man with a samurai sword. Here it comes.
Yeah, perfect positioning. Target acquisition is on point. Asher is gone. Gonna come back and help out his team now to go ahead and just get the cleanup on iRemix, but he was not able to pick up Big Goose, and so Big Goose will be there with the res, will be there with the foul. Is that enough staying power though?
Well, the important thing is they took down Neptuno, and there goes Boombox. There is no more staying power on the side of this Philadelphia offense. They have no more heals. It has to be pure mechanics, and that is a dash that takes down both tanks before Shadowbird finally goes down. Resurrection's there. Defender's advantage means respawn advantage. Gonna need a miracle. Carpe looks for it.
And Big Goose, that was a play, man. Just going for the slow res as well, right in the middle of everything. Picks up iRemix again in the nick of time.
Land. No man is an island, and no man is going to be alive much after this. As Mercy comes in last second, though. Finally finished off.
Hydration was just savoring that moment. He was taking his time. He knew that Zen wasn't going anywhere.
So, if you've ever been kicked in the face by a Zen, then you know the shame that brings. And you tuck that memory away and you will take your sweet revenge. They will eventually grab first point. Philadelphia might come out of this on top. The response was Philadelphia to transcend while the other team was Valkyrying, and now the higher value ultimate comes on later, and Philly will clean up because of it.
It's interesting, Poco content to go after Bishu, those high HP targets. You can always get rid of the squishies afterwards. Just make sure that the Winston isn't around to just hop around and be invasive. We do actually have the Tracer in play now, though. That's Asher just trying to buy as much time as possible. He is still alive. He's going to have, yeah, he did have the pulse, but it doesn't look like he got anything out of it. He got eaten.
Got sucked up by the Diva's future vacuum right there. Eats explosives and doesn't think about anything. It's a new advancement in Roomba technology. And that is the Philadelphia Fusion winning that map.
Nubis is going to be the next map as well. Assault, a lot of action, a lot of choke points. We're gliding towards that second point. That's obviously, you know, where Philadelphia will want to go eventually.
Jazz is on the Ana.
That's not something you see every day. And while that biotic nade could give some, well, a chance, but Boombox with the snipe will take that shot for it. Carpe point blank annihilates Asher with the headshot. And now it's all going to be the slow and steady advance here unless we can see some real magic coming out from the Gladiators. The remaining players dying one after another. You will have Bishu still hanging around on the point, but not for long. And Philadelphia Fusion handily picking up the first point here.
Yeah, with both supports down, that was not going to go well.
Exactly. When it ain't broken, don't try to fix it. Poco, he does have his self-destruct, so we're going to be looking to see when the artist decides to make use of his paintbrush on this canvas. It is the second point, and sure enough, just sends it launching in. Few places to hide, and what a valuable target to find. Big Goose is gone.
Best possible target. They've brought up Boombox as well. They transcend it. They've got Valkyrie going as well. This is the push that they are all in on. They must get at least 33% to get permanent progress, or they will feel bad about using all of these ultimates. Gladiators already in stall mode now as Big Goose is on May. That means they have no mercy.
They get the 33%, and a large part due to Poco with the pushback there, not letting iRemix get in there to tap the point to contest. iRemix will eventually pancake Shadowbird, but still, they are in this fight. Philadelphia, they still have a chance, and Poco, he's nearly got a self-destruct again. This is unbelievable how quickly he's generating ult charge. Frag.
the other side of things, they got Shaz as well, and Big Goose goes down at 76%. Had they been able to stall, he might have been able to get to his own Valkyrie, holding on to that fight, and this is why Genji is so good on last points. Dash resets and full-on cleanup, but it's taking a little bit too long, but Shadowbird busts out the blade, wants to put an end to it.
That was the most patient Blade ever. He held on to that thing forever, waiting for the proper moment, waiting for the opening, and sure enough, they will get the second cap. Well done. The patience paying off here for the Philadelphia Fusion.
Any? That time? Get out.
Right side, tire.
Tire me?
Maybe have tramps.
He's the blade after. Help Overburn.
Trace on me, help.
All point.
Closer. Winston Discord. I'm gonna
Yes,
transplant soon.
go.
Listen. There's a one.
Nice. Trace to Discord.
Oh, Winston.
Yeah.
We messed up.
Okay, nice.
It's really good.
Well, they were able to take down Carpe, but he's going to be resurrected immediately thanks to that Valkyrie. Here comes the blade finally from short four, gets to the back line, takes down Shadowburn. He's got more in his sights. Dodged out though as Carpe hits a grapple shot while getting away.
Mid-air, drops him, gets rid of the threat. And now Shaz, while he's trying to dance in the corner, trying to stay alive here. Fraggy eventually gets picked, and it looks like they are going to start making some progress here, Los Angeles Gladiators. Asher will catch Neptuno, and that pretty much snuffs it. It's going to be Philadelphia Fusion defending from the second point, and Gladiators keeping it alive here. Shouldn't be able to last too long, but they are going to try and stagger this. There are still players alive here. Able to tap it, able to contest, and that's what it's all about. The name of the game here for Philadelphia Fusion is to run down the clock. Only 15 seconds left here for Gladiators. That means that they're not going to have a whole lot of time left to work with when we switch sides again, because eventually the Gladiators will succeed. They have to. They're getting kill after kill.
This is the reason you pick Reaper here as far as closeout potential on the map. Once you get the advantage, he kills targets quickly, big bodies, unable to stall. Even those tanks will wilt to the Death Blossom as well. That's why you make that pick, and very tight here time bank-wise.
So now it will be Philadelphia. 50 seconds left to get any kind of progress at all on this first point. They have to make the magic happen, and Carpe once again drops the support this time. Shaz is gone already, but Big Goose will be there. That's one of the Resurrects gone and dead, and never mind, now we lose Big Goose. Carpe right now just mopping up the back line.
It's an old tactic to injure someone and then kill the person that goes to help them, and that's exactly what Carpe did there. That's how he's picking apart these supports, and this is the Philadelphia Fusion waltzing onto the points. Boombox with a style headshot onto short four. Los Angeles needs a miracle here. I don't think they're gonna find it.
Now they're running out of time. Bishu desperate right now. And he is not gonna be alive much longer. He will get cleaned up eventually. There, that did buy just enough time. Well, for Asher to get back into it, but it's not gonna be good enough. Philadelphia Fusion will be picking up.
Map number 2.
There we have it. It has been a bit of a rough day for Los Angeles. Both teams, they're 0-6 right now. They need to turn it around. And well, going into the second half of these matches, we have 2 maps left in this series, and it's up to the Gladiators to turn it around. Made Asher looking for the pulse bomb, gonna whip it completely, but hey, as an afterthought, why don't you just go ahead and pick up the enemy team Tracer while you're at it too? Asher right now, this is his map.
Control is always good for Tracers, and Asher, after having a little bit of rough games on the previous 2 maps, is making Ilios his home playground. They have had no good answer for him. He's fighting in such an intelligent way. He's never eating rockets. He's never out in the open. In fact, he's everywhere at once. Neptuno's gone again.
He is constantly keeping the pressure up on the back line here. The supports are struggling when you've got Asher, who is constantly hunting them down. And there we have it, a strong start here for the LA Gladiators. First point goes to them.
Punishes hydration for his hubris there. And there's Neptuno coming to life. He knocks Bishu off of the edge. Philadelphia trying to force a 3rd stage on Ilias, and I think they've done it similar.
Yeah, they do manage it in the NI remix. He was immortal, it looked like. He just refused to die. But eventually they pick up the kill, and Philadelphia now 1 point away from winning this series. The duel versus Asher, and Poku takes down iRemix. This is getting a bit out of control, although hydration will make the difference, doing the damage and getting the kills to try and keep his team in this fight. And so far, they have quite a few targets still alive on this point, Gladiators. It's looking like they've got the edge. This is forcing the desperation play coming in, and it's not going to be good enough. Carpe tries to stay alive. It's not going to happen, but that did buy enough time for Fraggy to get in here, and by a couple seconds, still not enough. And the Gladiators have arrived. They have broken the streak. It took LA 6 maps today, but on the 7, Gladiators said enough. About to kick it off here, the last map of this series, and everything hanging on it for Los Angeles Gladiators. They can force a 5th map, a tiebreaker, if they pick this one up. And it up and shirt up. There you go. So much damage dealt in one blow.
Shadowburn knows a bit about damage himself. Gets in there, takes down Shortboard, but he gets punched, but he's diving at her! Poco had another self-destruct there. Fraggy also Primal Rage. They just wanted to buy enough time for Shadowburn to get back here because he's got his blade and it is out.
Already hacking and slashing. He's got to be careful about dying, but it doesn't matter. He manages to get the pick on hydration. The reses come through, though, in Los Angeles Gladiators. It looks like they will be able to hold. It's Poco hanging in there to the last possible second, but he will eventually go down, and they are doing a good job of staggering here. Carpe waiting his turn. He will get the recall. He should be able to dash back in, and yes, again, he manages to do it, but the wick burns faster and faster the longer it stays in overtime, and eventually the Gladiators will hold. Doesn't matter, the damage is there for Gladiators, and they are winning this fight. They are right on the edge of picking up this second point.
Yeah, they got most of it down. Now to just stall out onto the point to try to keep it alive, but with Neptuno falling and Poco demeched. Hydration. Justice does rain from above indeed.
He's gonna eventually set it up, and he's looking for the squishies, but little does he know, they were waiting for him. Carpe, that's not gonna save him, though. Great communication. iRemix is there to capitalize on the damage that Surfboard does. Surfboard just barely able to get out in time, and he should be able to get topped up by his healers as well. Another fight for the Gladiators, although Shadowburn has something to say about that. He does take out hydration in the mix.
Neptuno needs to stay alive for this next fight because he's gonna have Valkyrie up. They would of course like to win this fight without having to use Valkyrie. Self-destruct will buy them a little bit of time to set up on defense for the Gladiators, only meters away from sending us to a map number 5.
What a remarkable job here from Poco, just taking so long to get back into his mech. Was able to contest the point, keep his team in the fight, but right now it's not sure if it's gonna make any difference as the Gladiators carry forward. Hydration, hacking and slashing, and there you go, Shadowburn, smoke that. It's over, they should be able to push this forward now, Gladiators. This is looking like we're gonna go to a 5th map, Hex. We're going the distance. The Gladiators, they fought back in the end. It's true, Hex. It can happen. Gladiators, the reverse sweep is possible. They ran it back from an 0-2 deficit, and now we're tied up at 2-2. And so it's going to be Lijiang Tower, a control map to sort things out here. The Poco, here's the Fraggy rather. Fraggy's able to get out of there intact, it looks like.
Hydration gets the better part of that Genji duel. Meanwhile, Resurrection still coming onto the point, though. Hydration finds himself another support. Both supports now down for Philadelphia, and they are not long for this world. Can Carpe do it all by himself and bring it back? Just got to stay alive long enough to let his team get back here. Going to be difficult to ask, though.
Yeah, has to keep contesting the point. That's what it's all about. Fraggy still hanging in here, still leaping. Oh, and he gets the primal off at the perfect time. That buys so much time for his team now to just get back together into a group and not just trickle in here. But as I say that, Shaz gets the kill on Carpe. Overtime is ticked over, and that will be the first point for Los Angeles Gladiators. They are 1 point away from making the reverse sweep happen. Cards paying off. iRemix has now got his Earth Shatter as well. They've lost Asher though, but Big Goose immediately going to bring him back to life. And here we go. It all starts off, and it's just a carnage to start it off as well. Asher with the double, picking it up on cleanup duty.
That could win the Los Angeles Gladiators this match.
Yeah, they need to stay alive to do it though. We've ticked into overtime. Asher no longer has a grab, and there it is. The grab and the Deadeye. They are doing the damage. He's held onto it for as long as he possibly can, and Asher still manages to get the D-Mech with his ultimate in the end. Hydration swapped over to the Doomfist, and he's looking to land the punch. No! And you go like clockwork. Poco is out of it. This might be happening. This could be it. Philadelphia hanging on to the very bitter end. Trance has been used, but the kills continue to come in for Los Angeles Gladiators, and this might be the moment, but they keep tapping the point. Philadelphia keep their hopes alive, just barely. They need to wait until the tanks can get back into the fight, but I doubt they're going to be able to make it in time, although the Diva is waiting right around the corner. She's going to try and get in, but it's not going to happen, and the Gladiators run it back. They go down 0-2 at the beginning of this series, and then win the following 3 maps. The W is theirs, and the Gladiators stand tall on home turf.
You don't think Overwatch is a game about composition, switches, and versatility? Maximus Decimus Sherporius just showed you what it's all about.